Hello again. Now, let's just take a short break from counting the votes and giving you all kinds of analysis around the local government elections now, because there is a case that's in the courts currently. It's a big matter of just a few weeks ago. It's ongoing, but it may have taken a backseat now until today. Now, the 6 people suspected of murdering whistleblower Babita Deokaran are back in court. Deokaran was gunned down outside a home in August. 4 of the accused applied for bail today, and our reporter Barry Bateman is following that story, joining us now in the studio for what happened in court. Good afternoon, Barry. Most of us would focus on the election, but this is a pretty much big case. What happened in court today?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dan. Well, we had heard before, during the build-up to where we got to today, that a senior ANC figure was apparently implicated, a senior government figure was apparently implicated in this plot, this conspiracy to commit murder against Babita Deokaran. Well, we heard that name today. It was said in court, accused number 1, as he started off, he said that he was tortured and assaulted and a confession was forced from him. He says that when he was arrested, the police told him that he had met with former Health Minister Zweli Mkhize and Minister Mkhize's brother, and they had hired him and the others to commit this murder. He says that he was tortured, he was strangled and suffocated and beaten, and he thought he was going to die. And in order to make that stop, he then admitted to the allegation that was put to him. He said he recants this now. He said it is inadmissible because it was the confession was taken under duress. And he says that he has no knowledge of the murder or conspiracy to commit murder, nor has he met Zweli Mkhize or his brother. He says that this is the case of the Hawks that are trying to pin this on him, where there is absolutely not an iota of evidence against him.
So is his story... this is accused number 1, you said. Yes. And the 6 people here were suspected. Are they similar stories that came out in court, or only accused number 1 says that, claims rather, that he was allegedly tortured and forced to admit to committing a crime he didn't, and to have met the former Minister of Health?
There's a common thread through all the affidavits that we've picked up so far, and that is they're all claiming assault and torture to varying different degrees and implicated in different ways. So accused number 1 was accused of actually meeting with Zweli Mkhize and his brother. The others are alleged to have been driving the car, for example, when the crime was committed. They were alleged to be found at a specific residence, and that is the connection of the way they are being drawn into this matter, not necessarily the meeting. Some of them also say that I'm being implicated because the confessions of my other co-accused have simply named me in the matter, and I have no knowledge of this.
So there's a bail application still, and there's accused number 1 making this claim of having been forced and tortured and made to agree to something that he didn't do, was made in a bail application. What's the status of that application?
We're through 4 accused at the moment. 4 affidavits have been read into the record. 2 more we'll be hearing on Friday, because we're back on Friday, Dan. I put a question this afternoon to Pindi Mjonadwana from the NPA. I said to her, what does the impact of these statements from the accused have on the strength of the state's case? And she said, let's chat Friday, because that will be addressed in our opposition to this bail application. So
the state will be opposing the bail application?
Absolutely, they'll be opposing it. And as I understand it, they will continue to rely on those warning statements where they admit to carrying out this murder. How much reliance will be placed on it in terms of the implication of Zweli Mkhize? Perhaps we'll hear that on Friday. We'll
be back in court on Friday. Barry Bateman, thank you very much. That's the story, of course, that's happening. That case of Babita Deokaran, who was murdered in August. Bail application continues on Friday. Now it's